looking for a three-point shot.
Jzaniya, Harriel, and they will open up with a 3 ball.
They're a bit smaller. Like you said, no Cameron Brink, no Kiki Area Finn.
They do have Elena Bosgana, their 2-year starter at the point. Lapolo, number 10 in white. She'll let it go, knocking it down.
Stanford is perfect from beyond the arc. I told you it was going to be a new look. They are perfect. Penetration, because when you have to rotate, if you're not there in time, you give up an easy layup, or if you're too early, that's when the three-point shots get open.
Rejected by Agara, and then Ejim picks off the pass. We get an open look for 3. Passing it up is O'Connor, and Ejim for the nice bounce. They're getting it done on the defensive side as well. Gonzaga just 1 for 8. Now 1 of 9 to start. And finally they'll get the bucket again. Second chance for Little.
Mary Ashley Stevenson, I like that transfer. Number 22 that made the pass inside. Well, she ran cross country in high school. She played lacrosse. This is a player that never gets tired.
Off the bounce, Chloe Clardy swatted. Good block by Little.
Little just does a little bit of everything. Rotates over.
There's Clardy. Goes away from the screen and then back to Agara on the dive to the rim. Count it and a foul.
Took action off the elbow, and Clardy reads, rejects the screen.
Despite the losses to graduation and transfer. Heel. She's going to have to. Here comes Courtney Ogden, the sophomore from Atlanta. Nice hesitation to the left side. All Stanford early. Dimitri, the skip. Bosgana. Agara, weak side. Trying to muscle it up, she'll give it another go, and it's 11 unanswered. The countdown from the crowd. Bosgana got it from the corner. And it's raining down triples.
You got to be confident, even in situations, you know the shot clock is running down. Players do exactly.
Their top 3 players from a year ago have moved on. Turner for 3, and that goes. It's a 3-point shooting team that's been amongst the best in the country the last few seasons, and Stanford with the quick strike counter. Former player here who was born here, both her parents went here. She was a camper here when she was a kid.
East Coast in that time zone, so getting to see Stanford play even more often.
Yeah. Courtney Ogden. NC State and South Carolina going on the other network right now. That's a close game. A rematch of last year's national semis. And that's another 3 ball for Stanford.
I love it. I love it.
I love the fact that as soon as you sat down, the first thing you reached for was the stat sheet.
Yeah.
How has it been for you now in retirement to find that, life Stanford balance?
Well, it's been different. And when I first came to the game, it was very weird. I have to admit that. But I'm so excited for this team. I know she loves Stanford, and I know that she's going to do a great job, and she already is doing a great job. Yeah, Courtney!
Rest of this one.
I hope so. I hope so.
Thank you so much, Tara. I don't think we have a chance of no cheering in the press box when you're with us here, courtside.
Am I not allowed to do that?
Look, if you're
allowed to do whatever you want.
That's right. When you're the all-time winningest coach, you
can.
The other coaches in the league always talk about how you were such a giver, and Lisa Fortier talked about that. 3 ball is good for Stanford.
Yeah.
For Stanford, that's been a difference maker early in the season for them, and it continues.
She, is dealing with some health issues, and she's so thoughtful. Gave me a card before the game, and she does a fabulous job. They not let anything be divisive to in any way bring us down, but to keep building up on our momentum. Yeah, nice shot.
Well, we are thrilled to see another woman's name on a basketball court around the country, and a lot of people with what was going on in the WNBA this summer and the Olympics this summer, A lot of people trace it back to 1996 when you were the coach. Another bucket for Stanford.
Yeah, Elena.
Stevenson gets it back, goes to the left hand, and hits it.
In the half court.
Bosgana floats in.
Anybody is an option.
They are loving the opportunities in front of them. Ejim, second chance, missed twice inside, and here comes Stanford. Stevenson, got it, assist Lopolo. Both with new head coaches.
Yeah, we've got Jen Jensen at Iowa taking over for Lisa Bluter and Megan Duffy.
Good block for Nunu Agara. It's an 8-0 run for Stanford. Make it 10. Tess Heel, the Australian transfer from Santa Clara, off the bounce. And make a run at the Sweet 16 in the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, 20-plus wins in all 10 of the previous seasons for Gonzaga.
She said she's always been a big Tara fan. Loved her competitive nature, the integrity with which she has coached. Right now.
Kate Pate said shoot the three. Clardy said, I've got the assignment. Well, and trying to feed Ejim out on the perimeter or from the wing has been tough to get her an easy look.
There it is. Breaking through is Claire O'Connor. Yeah, remember last year there was absolute chaos opening week. 6 of the top 10 teams lost. So far this year, it's been pretty much chalk. But notable would be Indiana losing at number 25. You know, early in the season, you haven't quite established maybe your 7 or 8 man rotation. You're still looking at a few people for depth.
Well, and especially when you're trying to...
They've had the West Coast Conference Player of the Year 5 of the last 7 seasons, including Ejim a year ago. Trong the year before that. Seen with a triple-double after she lost last year to injury. Harriel had to give up the 3, and then they find another shooter in Lopolo.
That's just an example of the willingness to give up a good shot for a great shot. The ball does not stick for the Cardinal.
9th triple. And likely to get to double digits for the 3rd game in a row. Using the screen, the double comes, and that one was partially blocked by Harriel. That was before the WNBA. That would arrive the next year.
And what has the U.S. national team done but gone on and won 7 more? So a total of 8 gold medals.
Yep. Another 3-ball. Might it depend on whether they can win a natty this year. There's Allie Turner from deep.
You know Kim Mulkey's team is going to bring tough defense. So now if they run you off the 3-point line, what kind of quality shots are you going to get?
Good runner into the lane.
There's some shakeup in college football happening.
Oh, there
Georgia
sure
Tech knocking down Miami. Ole Miss beat Georgia.
Stevenson.
Everybody's got the green light to let it fly.
Well, you know what's on top of the scouting report the rest of the way for the Cardinal, as well as for Gonzaga's Allie Turner.
Like, when they shoot threes, it doesn't hit the rim. Like, they are going all net.
Off the skip, they'll try again, and another triple. 12 for 21, so they are staying above 50% on the season. Putting up big numbers, big attempts.
It's finally, I think, you get used to it, you get the confidence. Oh, my goodness.
Wow, they're unconscious now. A total team effort. Putting on a show for Tara Vanderveer in the building with broken nose after they got back from Italy. Perhaps they had heavy feet from all the pasta, Carolyn. They couldn't shoot it quite as deep.
The pasta and the pizza.
Yes, from Allie Turner. Under 5 to go. Agara knocks it out on the court.
And Tara was turning around talking to her mom, Rita, that's 97 years old. Tara told us she has a neighbor that flew in.
in the offseason, I think they're answering a lot of those here in the early part of the series.
Well, and with the rotation that Paye has been able to sub players in, there's not a drop-off when she goes to the reserves.
One of the all-time greats, the career wins leader, 3 national championships, Olympic gold in the Naismith and the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame. She's had plenty to cheer about today.
Friday, she said the who's who want to be a part of this class.
Tuesday nights, I believe. Check it out online. Not just coaching, but teaching. Ume! Oh, and the assist! As the final seconds tick off. All the regulars scored for Stanford. They hit 13 threes, and they hold Gonzaga to just 34% shooting.